It don't tickle, let me tell you that right now. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of SWIT, So What I Think. Today, if this is your very first time here checking me out, don't forget to subscribe, like it. You know I got some good info, and don't forget to ring that bell so that every time I come out with a new and exciting episode of a new gadget or what have you, you guys will be notified and you guys won't be left behind. All right. So what I have today, a Plexus Wheel Plus. It's by the company Chirp. You see it right there, the address, gochirp.com. Okay, so what this thing is, it is a new and improved yoga wheel. For those of you guys out there who enjoy exercising or who enjoy yoga, that stretching out, or wait a minute, what about you that have all of that back pain, neck pain, or leg pain, cramp somewhere? Yo, it's not fun. So what do we have? We go to these guys. We go to check them out and see what they have for us. Come on, let's go see what's in the box. Okay. All right. There we go. Chirp. Plexus Wheel Plus. Chirp. It's well packaged. Of course, for this, it's not going to damage much. Get that out there. All right, here we have Plexus Wheel Plus, new name Chirp. Got a couple of first-time users. Gives you a couple of exercises that you can do. It says about daily use. 3 wheels. All right. There you go. And you see the ridge for the spine, spinal column. Like I said, they used to have an old one, a different one that they've had before, and they listened to all the customer feedback, and they changed it. They incorporated a spinal column. That way, your spine will rest easily while it's still stretching out the back muscles. It's nice. It's firm and sturdy. As you see in it, it has a small, medium wheel, and it has the mumbo jumbo mother of them all large wheel. Now, this large wheel, as I said in the unboxing, it is made for the gentle type of stretches for your back. So it's not really aggressive. However, you will feel that there are some, it's pulling and it's stretching and it's actually doing what it's supposed to do. This pretty thing right here. And then the next you have the medium wheel. This right here is when you're going to get into those, you want a little bit more pressure. You want it to get up in there and start kneading the muscle. This right here is the wheel that you are going to use. Now, for those who are all experts and really have a hard time or a crooked back, or they find it cramping and it's really bad, that's when you go to this little guy right here. This little guy is made for that deep tissue massage that is going to get up in there. And as you see, all of these wheels, right, they're all the same width. They have that 5-inch so that it can get behind your shoulder blades. Get up in there and do a nice massage. One thing you want to look at this and notice that it has a spinal cord channel in there. This is the second generation for the Plexus wheel. The first generation only had foam like that was that thick in the middle. So they started listening to their customers, started listening to the feedback. They said, hey, it's nice, but hey, you got a little bit more padding back there, something that'll, make it a little bit easier. So they came out and they put the thicker wheel on it, the thicker foam on this wheel. So that is supposed to give you enough cushion while it's still 5 inches to get between your shoulder blades back there and do a nice job. Let's talk about the ease of use. This is a little tricky. At first, for me, I'm a novice. I've never used a yoga wheel before. And then I look online and I see all of these different positions and different stuff that they do. I mean, you've got people balancing, feet up here, both feet up here, and they balancing on this thing on the ground. And I'm like, whoa, doing all kind of different stuff. If you look at the paper, see, this is the paper that came with it. For those people who are first timers, it has a little section on it that tells you exactly how to start it out. Now, my advice, if you get this device, please pay attention to that, because you can't just jump on this thing and expect that you're gonna be all, Mr. Bad Man or Bad Woman and get up there and be able to master this right away. I tell you what, it wasn't the easiest thing to use. However, once you started to play with it a little bit more and roll around on it, I've been using it for about a week now. I've gotten a little more accustomed to it, a little bit more balanced, because this is what it's made to do. It's supposed to help you out with your balance. That's why it gives you these starting positions. That's why it tells you, hey, you take your time. You do this position for about 3 minutes. Then you do the second position for about 3 minutes. Go a little further. And the third one, you're all up in there. Now you're doing the rolling motion, right? Needing the back muscles, needing all that, stretching that spine. And that's what it tells you to do, about 3 to 5 more minutes. That's just for the beginners. And then afterwards, then it says, oh, you can do all kind of stuff with it. Like take the small wheel, that deep tissue massaging wheel, and place it behind your chair. If you stay too long at a chair, working at a computer, your posture's all jacked up and stuff, you want something that's gonna help you relieve that pain and help you standing up straight. Get all that inches, get the maximum amount of inches out of your height there. You take this little small one and you put it behind your back while you're on that chair. If you go on their site, they have a whole lot of other stretches that more advanced. So once you start, you will get into it. I did a YouTube did, and I try to find out those people who were already using the older model and to see exactly what type of exercises or the standard yoga wheels and see what exactly they were doing, and that helped out a lot. So that was pretty good. Now, how much is it? Well, at the time of this recording, it was on sale. You see, they have it listed for about $145. Yes, and that's for the 3 set. Remember, the small one, the medium one, and the large one. It's they have it listed for $145, but right now, as we speak, they have it listed on sale right now for $99 for the trio, for the set. Now let's move on to the pros and the cons of this stuff. Let's talk about the pros. The pros, if you buy the set, you have 3 different depths or tensions or sizes of wheels that you get to use, right? You get the 12-inch wheel for the, the gentle massages. You get the 10-inch wheel where you want to get a little bit more in-depth in there, the muscle. Remember, the 12-inch is a little stretch. The 10-inch is to get that muscle working on, that kneading out that muscle. And then you get the 6-inch wheel for that deep tissue stuff. So you get 3 of them, so you get to pick and choose which one you want to use or you need to use depending on how much pain you are in that day. Okay, it can help out with those people with those back problems, because then you don't have to go rushing on, to the hospital, the chiropractor, and go and wait for it, or acupuncture, what have you. Not saying that it will replace it, because I've heard pros and cons from a lot of people using similar items. However, this is supposed to work very well. You're supposed to be able to use it, and you will see a difference. Now, let's talk about a little bit about the cons. The cons are, it's not very easy to use at first. Once you get the hang of it, then it's easy. Okay, like everything else, practice makes perfect, right? So this is no different. This big thing, I had somebody else in my family try it out, and they thought they were all Joe Cool, got up on there, rolling around with it. And I'm like, hey, take it easy. It says it's starting. Oh, I got it. Boom, fell down, hit the side. Hey, that is hard. You hear that? That is hard. That is unforgiving. So let's just say you have to follow it for those first time users. You got to get used to it, because if not, you're going to be in a world of hurt. And when it is massaging your back, when you are rolling back and forth on it, you will feel just like you're on a masseuse's table. When they start kneading in there, getting all them knots out your back, what do you feel? It don't tickle, let me tell you that right now. You're gonna feel it a little while. However, when it's done, it feels actually really, really good. That's kind of a creepy way, kind of a weird way. You got to go through the pain to feel the pleasure at the end, right? I'll leave that one alone. But anyway, is it worth it? Here is my take on it. It is very good for those who are into exercising, very good for those athletes, very good for those who sit at a computer all day. I would say yes. I think it's a pretty good device. It actually works. Like I said, I've been using this for the last week because I just got it in. And I wanted to actually use it first before I came out here and tell you what I think, telling you if it's worth it or not. And I gotta say, I do feel improvement. My back's not stiff. Here's a good one. If you wake up in the middle of the night and your back is all tight, knotted up, you slept wrong, jump on this thing and stretch it out. It will feel good. Now, it's worth it. It's not bulky. Yeah, sure, you can get those equipment that hangs you from your feet, hang upside down, or the stand where you buckle your feet, you turn upside down. But where you gonna hide that? You got company coming over. Where you gonna put that thing? It's not easy to throw right up underneath the bed. These, they fold all right into one another like this. 1, 2, 3, boom. It has a bag, a carry bag that I ordered for it. It hasn't come in yet. They're gonna send it out. But you can just slide that right back underneath the bed and then pull that out. And whenever you need it. And like I said, they recommend using it every day, so that way your back will get used to it. And I have been, and it is very good. And I'll tell you what, I would buy it again. Would I recommend it to a friend? Yes, I would, especially if I know that friend has back pain or suffers from a lot of neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain, what have you. They in pain. This right here will help them out. So there you go, folks. We talked about the Plexus by Chirp. And we talked about the 3 different things of what comes in this box if you buy the package wheel. And I would advise it. So it's worth it if you've got back pain and you don't have that money to go and spend on a chiropractor, or in between visits of the chiropractor. You just want something to keep you loosey-goosey, keep you all good, instead of being all tied up and shoulder pain. Go ahead and purchase it. Like I said, you go out there and get it right now. I will put the link below where you can get it. They have it on sale right now for $99. So there you have it, folks. Thank you very much for coming to my channel. And like I say, stay tuned for the next one. Go ahead and give it the like thumbs up and come back, because there's gonna be more. Peace.